and we've had great positive feedback from line managers as well, who've kind of said they've been aware they've had a team member who has struggled with something for years, and until this rap came in and the person approached them with it, they never knew how to approach or have that conversation. You kind of get stuck like deer in a headlight of, oh, it might be a disability, how do I talk about this, how do I be inclusive without putting people on the spot? And you know, framing it with the rap and having that be like the boundaries of the conversation has allowed them to be able to ask, like Lisa said, have the conversation, ask the question of the person. Don't just presume, oh, someone's visually impaired, we'll escort them around the building like they're a child. You know, because that came from a good place with the best of intentions. But, you know, always get the person involved and have those conversations as to what might work for them and might not. And in terms of like people pushing back against wanting to be labelled, particularly with being labelled as disabled, that was something I personally struggled a lot with. I would always be open and say, hey, I'm autistic, but I was very reluctant to say, hey, I'm disabled. Right. Because I have strategies in place, I have coping strategies, I have tools that I can use to, you know, 95% of the time, I am not how I would have thought of as disabled, but that 5%, it was still there. And a lot of that's almost internalized ableism. Like society has historically not treated disabled people well. They see being disabled as a burden. And so I was very reluctant to self-identify that way until I started kind of doing that work and looking at it. And, you know, if you take the societal view on disability, you're not disabled because of who you are, you're disabled because the world has not been designed to accommodate you.